and welcome to today's 5 at 5. I hope you are doing well today. This is the day the Lord has made, and we choose to rejoice and be glad in it. I wanted to just take a few minutes to remind us that this month, the month of May, is Mental Health Awareness Month. The theme for this Mental Health Awareness Month is Look Around, Look Within. I wanted to just take a few minutes because so often we as Christians, sometimes, and I don't know fully at all how this happened, but we are mental health, mental wellness, or mental illness. It's something that, especially in the African American community, we don't always want to talk about. We have definitely been raised to keep our business to ourselves, not to talk about things, to keep things private. What goes on in your house stays in your house, all of those things. That's how we have been, especially as Black people, that's definitely how we have been raised. And then when you think about all the things that we have been through, we, as a people, we haven't had a lot of time to just fold up and just lay down. No, we've had to keep going. We've had to keep pressing. We've had to keep going. There was no time for tears. It was like, suck it up, buttercup, let's keep going. And so I just wanted to pause and say, it's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to feel down and out, and it's okay. I mean, we are people and God made us, and we are full of different types of emotions. And sometimes it's, sometimes it can be a spiritual matter, but sometimes it can be an issue of the brain. And the brain, just like the liver, just like the heart, these are organs. Sometimes there's chemical imbalances. I think we have to be so careful because there's this mindset that, all I need is Jesus and I don't need anything else. And nope, I don't want to take any medicine. I don't need any medicine. I don't want to take medicine. And we can be that not just about mental health things, but we can be that about not wanting to take medicine. I don't want to, I'm believing the Lord has healed me, so I'm not taking that cholesterol medicine. We have to be very careful with that because God has given us wisdom too. And he has given us doctors. And so, we have to be careful because when we don't take that cholesterol medicine, sometimes it can lead to stroke. And so, I think so many times we just want to be able to say, I don't take any medicine. I don't have to take any. But you know what? Thank God that there is medicine. And sometimes there are chemical imbalances. And sometimes people need to be on medicine to balance that chemical imbalance. And so I just wanted to encourage you today that, in this life, we are going to have trouble. We're going to go through, we're going to have times where, I don't know about you, but in my life, there have been times I didn't want to get out the bed. I couldn't get out the bed. I barely could get out the bed because I felt so down and so distraught and so out of it. There have been times that I've been so sad. And there have been times where thoughts have gone through my mind. Wow, I just don't want to be here anymore. But I thank God that it went in and it came out. It didn't just stay there. But for some, it does stay. And they begin to think about and feel like they're a burden on everyone and they don't want to be around and that it'll never get any better. But that's a lie of the enemy. The enemy wants to steal, kill, and destroy and make us think that seasons will never change. But the purpose and the understanding that we have of a season is that it is a season. and that seasons do change. This too shall pass. I just want to encourage whoever might be listening to this, and maybe you say, you know what, Kim, I'm not struggling with depression. I don't feel anxious. I just have peace and joy all the time. And, to God be the glory if that's your testimony. But for others that do have some depressed mood and feel like they're just walking in circles, or feeling hopeless and in despair, and having thoughts that maybe it would be better if they weren't around, I want you to know, if that's you that's listening to me, that it's important to just reach out. We all need help. Look at the greatest athletes. They all have coaches. Why? Because all of us always can benefit from coaching and from help, from support, all of us. And there are times that are harder than others. And so reach out, pick up the phone, call, get a counselor, look for a Christian counselor. There are Christian counselors. You can go to Psychology Today. If you go to psychologytoday.com, and you can read bios of counselors in your area, if they take insurance, if they don't, you can do all of those things and kind of interview them, because not every counselor is going to be the right counselor for you. I always tell my clients, interview about 3 counselors so that you can make sure you find one you feel comfortable with, because it's important for you to be able to feel safe, to be able to be in a session where you don't feel judged and where you can express yourself. And it might be that before you even go to a counselor, you want to talk to your medical provider and tell your medical provider, your doctor, what you've been feeling and what you're thinking and what's going on with you. It is so important. God built us for community. He did not build us for isolation and to be alone. And I saw, and I'm sure some of you have seen this, that the Surgeon General has announced that we are living in an epidemic of loneliness. So all of these things can impact our emotions and our moods, so many things. And not to mention all the trauma that people have been through, things that we don't even have any idea. We see people and we say, hey, how you doing? And they say, I'm doing fine. And we have no idea what they have overcome or what they're still going through. Well, just wanted to share that with you. Always reach out to, call the church. If you need to reach me and you need to speak to me, I am glad to speak to you, and I will help you find a counselor or find the support that is needed. Okay? Well, I pray that this word, if it's not for you and you think it's for someone else, that's good. But remember, we are blessed to be a blessing, and please share it with someone. And remember that God loves you. There's nothing you've done, nothing you could do to ever change that. He doesn't love you more today than he loved you yesterday, because today you read the Bible and yesterday you didn't. No, he loves you. It's not based on your works that he loves you. His love is unchanging, unending, everlasting, unrelenting. It never fails. And so I look forward to seeing you on the next 5 at 5. Be blessed.